Yo, whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, happy Sunday, Papa Blood.
Hap- well, there's not a lot to be happy about today for me personally, except for being here.
Hey, I feel that. My team didn't play today, but it was a weird Sunday for sure.
I love Vasant's text. Well, well, well.
Yeah, everybody's frauds. The league is done. Moving on. All right.
And he's just on target about Baltimore today. They got beat.
Yeah, well,
He
I'm a
can have
fraud.
his day,
I'm
right?
a fraud too. I am
Oh,
fraudulent. Also, Charlie. Howdy.
Tom, right on, bro. I'm with you.
Dude, I am fine as long as Shakir doesn't get like 35 points.
Listen, man, everybody's coming in hot. Fine with whatever happens as long as Allen gets me 20 fantasy. Justin Tucker is washed. Man, I would. That's a hard one to sell, but the dude is. I'm trying to figure out what a cold streak for a kicker really comes down to. I mean, they do the exact same thing over the course of a bunch of years, and how do you? I don't understand how they get off, but evidently they do because kickers have sucked this year.
I think kickers as a whole have sucked this year. I mean, Justin Tucker, everyone's eyes are on him because he's been the best over the last however many years. But everybody sucked except for Chris Boswell. Everybody else has sucked.
He missed
Like
one, or he got one block today.
getting it blocked on it counts on your stats, but like it don't count. Like
First miss under 58 yards this year for Boswell, and it had to be blocked.
I'm saying, like he's kicked 100 this year. Like they've
Has the
won like
most
4
points in the
games with
league.
just kicks.
So I'm curious to what the over is there an over under tonight for the most how many missed field goals we're gonna have?
I mean, this weather is something. Lots of snow, lots of cold. I don't know about the wind. Tyler Bass has been shaky the last 2 years. Jake Moody's been shaky enough to piss Debo Samuel off. And so, I think we might see a missed one or two.
A lot of go for it on fourth down. I was having a chat with a Niners fan just about an hour ago, and he was relaying to me that Brock Purdy's played more games in the snow than just about anybody out here, and I'm like, that sounds like BS, but okay. But I couldn't help but I'd be remiss to not think about the last time that this field was full of snow, and then Bengals just beat the Ravens down. They acted like they couldn't play in it. You remember that game?
Yeah, they blamed the weather and the Bengals wearing white jerseys, even though they wear bright orange helmets. They couldn't see them. Um,
Oh my gosh.
that was one of the best days of my entire life. I'm not even gonna lie. The Bengals beating the Bills putting up 10 points at home is one of the best days of my life. I don't even hate Buffalo, but just the pure reaction and everything. Even the Buffalo mayor came out and said some stuff. Like, I don't know, all of it, nothing made me happier than that. Like, that's an all-time favorite game for me. So I was it looks like they got this field cleaned up pretty well. I saw what it looked like last night and it was rough, but I was hoping for a lot more snow than it looks like.
Yeah, you know what? I just want to ask because Tom's in the chat. Just curious. I mean, I know you're an Iowa guy in that state. What was it like when Purdy was playing college football? Was he thought of as an NFL prospect? Because I don't even remember hearing his name until I seen him I seen them in a late conference game late in the year in his senior season. I don't even remember him at all. And then, but all of a sudden he's just this guy that's all of a sudden polarizing in the NFL. Did you see him being a stud when you were watching him? Because I know you're an Iowa dude.
I'll be honest with you. First time I ever heard about Brock Purdy, I didn't watch the 7th round of the draft that year, and also I didn't care about who the Niners drafted
Uh,
the last draft pick. Like you quarterbacks drafted that late a lot of times don't get a lot of attention. And so the first time I ever heard about Brock Purdy was when Kansas City was playing in San Francisco and we beat the snot out of them. And they just threw this guy in. They pulled the starters and threw this guy in. So, and I was like, who the F is Brock Purdy? He sounds like a Pokemon trainer. like,
I mean, I know everybody talks a lot about the non-physical attributes that he has as a quarterback, his intelligence, work ethic, those type of things. And that's the main thing that's going to keep him in the NFL. But I just can't help but think that when it comes to contract time, he's going to be on the auction block and Shanahan's just going to go out and grab somebody else.
I thought it was really interesting that in the last week or two, there was conversations in sports media being had is do we sound the alarm on calling for Shanahan's job? And I just remember sitting here in July saying, if this season goes south for whatever reason, Kyle Shanahan, and I remember your face. You were like, there's no way. There's just no way. They've taken too many Super Bowls. What they've been dominant other than one injured year. And you said there's no way. And then I just saw all that and I'm like, huh. That's funny. I thought the same thing in July.
Yeah, I didn't think so, Tom, because I watch a lot of college too, and he never popped up on my radar on a Saturday as a guy having a great day. You know what I mean? But you know what? Yeah, we'll just go back and say it. San Francisco would probably, if they fired him tomorrow, I would beg him to be my anything on my team.
OC, DC, head coach, don't matter.
GM, he could be my GM because he's a pretty good evaluator of talent, minus Trey Lance. Them guys, I was looking at that too. San Fran drafts in the 5th round better than anybody I've ever seen. Well, I don't know. Kansas City does pretty well in the late rounds too, but still. I bet Dallas would love to have Purdy about now. I don't know that he would be successful there.
I don't think so.
See, I'm of this opinion that to be successful in a system, you have to fit the system first and foremost. And I don't know, and I don't think Dak's a bad quarterback, but I just don't know who would do well in Dallas.
That's a good question.
I just think that not every quarterback is suited for every team.
No, I think that's definitely a fair assessment. Also, who you want in this game? You want the Billies or you want the Gold Miners?
I mean, I'm on a losing streak today, so I think I'll take the Niners.
I don't know what that means, but I figured you'd want the Bills because you're low key rooting for Josh to have a big game.
Yeah, I am low key rooting. Well, let's.
I'm 100% rooting for the upset of with the Niners in this.
If you want the Niners, you can have the Niners.
I was letting you pick. You're the one who had the bad day. I just woke up like 25 minutes ago. It don't matter to me. I'm rocking and rolling with whatever.
It's all good. I will stick with the Bills.
Well, I don't know if you could say you stick with the Bills because you said I'll take the Niners first. So that statement didn't really.
It really doesn't matter to me. Let's see. So am I? Oh, I've already won.
I've already won too. Like I said, unless Khalil Shakir has 40 points in this game, which, Josh Allen likes to do that kind of stuff to me where one little tiny receiver ruins my day. So, I mean, it is possible, but the snow is coming down.
Bro, I thought I had a bad week. My opponent has had all his players play except for Jerry Jeudy. and I'm ahead by 9 points, but I got 4 more to go. Yeah, I'll take the Bills. It'll work. It's all good.
I don't have anybody left, and they only have Shakir.
No, Jordan, I'm good. You don't have to send me nothing, but your friendship is important, though. I'll take that.
I had a pretty good week.
Yeah, I didn't realize it, but my 74 points is going to hold up, it looks like.
I'm at 130. Hey, Tucker, I've got a nice farm upstate where you can kick and sing opera to your heart's content. Come on, boy, come here.
That went away, right?
I don't know.
Oh.
Doug Flutie's in the house.
I don't know who that was, but Sophia loves the Vikings, and boy, they eked one out today.
Yeah, go Vikings for coming back.
Bot only dropped one, right?
I only see one, yeah. Good
All right, Bot, you and we can have an agreement today. Only drop one at a time, and we'll let you stay. Let's go, Bot. Here goes the kickoff, man. They're ready to go.
No, they're fixing the football. Football fell over. Good Bot.
Listen, if we can tame the mad spam bot, this is gonna be okay.
I got it.
Georgianne, congratulations. This is the best your team looked all year at the expense of my defense. Buffalo's going to receive the ball at the goal line.
They're going to
come out at 10, 15, 20, and he's going to be stopped right about the 22.
What's up, Eric? How we doing? Good to see you.
What up, Eric?
I hope this snow ends up like the Cleveland game. How by halftime, like it was just like you couldn't see nothing.
I love that dude's name on the line, O'Cyrus Torrence.
Dude, I love the name Osiris, period.
It's cool. And there's a check down to Shakir, and he's going to go backwards.
That might have been a face mask. It was close. Everybody was just reaching for him.
Listen, I'm stoked the bot only dropped one. I hope the bot is learning. And Sophia is not a spam bot. Just don't talk smack in here. Yeah, promote him. Pin him.
Good job, bot. Good job.
All right, second down 10. Ball's at the 22. Allen's going to go handoff, and that's Davis.
Cook.
Why did I say Davis?
That's a big difference.
It is a huge difference. For
Not some saying reason, that neither of them are like talented or anything, but they are just two different runners.
Yeah, but my brain went to Gabe Davis. Why did it do that?
Probably because I was talking about little receivers that Josh Allen makes ruin my days.
It's funny how that
Shakir.
Works. And, it's kind of fun having you here tonight. Somebody to talk to.
It's good to be here.
Oh, false start.
Oh, Dawson Knox came across. Buffalo.
And by the way, how are you doing, Eric? Good to see you, man. Well, Buffalo's done nothing but go backwards on this first drive.
Well, they went forward for 2. James Cook's their Lord and Savior. 3rd down and 13 now.
Back to pass, looking down the field. He's going to hit his check down. He's going to get a head start. He goes, pushes up, and goes out of bounds about 4 yards short of the first down.
Uh-oh. I thought there was a scrum.
And that was Johnson.
Ty Johnson.
Down back today.
Did you? I read this thing about Fred Warner because he's the one who made that play, by the way. He's been playing with like a fractured ankle or wrist or something for like 9 weeks. Hang on, I don't remember what it was. I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to just say things. Fred Warner.
All right, first
Injury.
possession is a 3 and out.
Yeah, he's got a fractured bone in his ankle, and he's been playing with it since week 4.
That man is a tank.
Yeah, it just came out like a couple days ago.
Punt is away.
Good punt.
He gets it back to the 25.
26.
He breaks the tackle.
Debo is back there returning kicks.
It's Cowing. Remember, Debo went to number 1.
Oh, he went to number 1. You're right. It is Cowing. Yes.
See, I did the same thing earlier this year, and we were confused.
I mean, I could see Debo returning kicks, though. That's the thing.
I mean, Charlie, your Seahawks scraped by after getting kicked in the mouth to a team that can't beat itself. So, congratulations.
Yeah, but I mean, the Jets defense, no joke.
I know
it's their offense that doesn't make sense.
They put up 21 points in the first half.
I'm just saying. One of them was on special teams. Actually, I think 2 of those scores were on special teams. First and 10, Purdy back to pass, fires over the middle, fits it into Kittle. And that's going to be good for about 8.
You still won.
That's what I said. A win is a win at the end of the day.
I don't disagree with that, but you've got the most, what is the word I'm looking for? Scatterbrained, hot or cold, on or off quarterback I've ever seen in my life.
Why are you always coming for her?
I don't know. It's fun.
2nd down and 3.
That looked like a false start, but
it did, and he's going to hand it off for about a yard. It's because he tripped over his own guy.
Big man Teddy needs oxygen.
Was that Lawrence that got that touchdown? I think his name was Lawrence.
I know his name, but
3rd down and 1. See if the Niners can get a first down. See who gets the first down in this game. Man, it looks cold there. Hand off to McCaffrey, and he's going to bust forward for about 6 yards. And they will get the first down. Also, Buffalo with a win today will not only clinch a playoff spot, will clinch the AFC East.
All the more reason for them to choke.
No, that just makes it so much better. All right, 1st and 10. They're across the 50 now. He's going to toss back to McCaffrey with a full head of steam. He's got room. He's going to pick up 10 and more. Still going all the way inside the 30. Leonard Williams. That's his name. Big boy. Big boy. He's been very impactful for like 2 weeks in a row. Dude, McCaffrey was running on a mission. I bet they missed having that for real. 49ers look like a Christmas bulb. Hate their uniforms. 1st and 10. Kittle in motion. Turnaround. Handoff. Up the middle. He's got room. I don't know who that is. Is that Mason? I didn't know if he was injured or not. I haven't followed the Niners in a hot minute. This is going to put them in the red zone. Jordan Mason for 11 on the ground. Puts him inside the 20. Yeah, dude. Special teams, defense, everything was wild in that game. That game was wild. 1st and 10. Back to the ground. Handoff. McCaffrey. He gets hit hard. He's only going to get about a yard or 2 up the middle. All of a sudden, I am hungry.
I don't know about all that eating stuff. I've got this little tickle in my throat, and it's starting to bother me.
I
What is
mean,
up,
yeah,
S?
me too. What's up,
What's up,
S?
Charles?
Charles, how we doing? How are you all? Good. Well, I think we're both sick, but other than that, 2nd and 9, toss out to McCaffrey, and he will get about 2. You sound sick. Yeah, this is like day 3 for me. I woke up it was Friday morning. Yeah, Friday morning. And I felt like I got hit by a truck. And yesterday was an alright day. Today I feel like I'm a little bit worse than yesterday. I was hoping to be over it by tomorrow, but
I
I
just
don't
started
think it's
feeling
gonna
it in my
happen.
throat today, so
That's how it started for me. It was a migraine in my throat. 3rd and 7, back to pass. Purdy. Oh, he tries to check it down to McCaffrey, but he wasn't looking. That was a first down, too. It's going to be incomplete. They're going to have to settle for 3 here on 4th down and 7. But the Niners are looking to get points on the board.
haven't seen on the schedule when I can get one in. Right now, I'm still kind of into the football for Indiana, but we'll check it out here really soon. It should be soon. I did one already. I know.
I knew you did one.
Come on, Jake.
All right, 33-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. Niners strike first.
It's going to take more than a pep talk for Brock Purdy to get a dub. I think so. I think this is going to be a difficult game to play, but at some point during the season, Buffalo, inexplicably, the wheels just fall off and they look like total ass. And I'm not sure why that happens. Hopefully, I mean, if it happens today, it happens today. I'll have to pay off a debt because I basically said that there's no way the Niners were winning tonight.
I mean, I picked Buffalo.
Appreciate you.
But I was all in with the Niners on this one from the beginning.
Yeah, they need a nice, like a nice maroon helmet or something to match their off color.
I mean, I like it. It just doesn't look. It clashes with the snow. Like, that's why I think it looks like kind of bad right now, is because it clashes with the snow. But I love their like red jerseys with the gold pants. And
Yes.
then their normal helmet. Like, that's their best color combo, in my opinion.
I was, and I think it was Georgianne that I was talking to, but I really like some of the college football unis that I've been seeing this year. They are really on time. They went above and beyond.
Oh man.
I would have picked Bobby Boucher too, Balin.
I love Bobby Boucher. Wonder how long it really took to clear that field.
Wow, I'm telling you, probably a lot.
Guys, I saw it last night.
Listen, man, those dudes are nuts.
Dude, I was telling somebody, a non-football fan, about Bills Mafia and this kind of weather and how they are, and they were like, "That just doesn't sound real." And I'm like, "Oh yeah," and they jump through tables for fun. They were like,
listen, I mean, the Bills Mafia is like the NFL's version of ICP followers, right?
No. That's probably the Browns.
I don't know. Maybe.
All right, kickoff is up and away. Oh, and he muffs it in the end zone. And it is a touchback.
Juggalos are a good comparison. I'm telling you, bro. They're crazy.
What's up, Dave?
What's funny is it snows in Buffalo, but it seems like every time there's a snow game up there, they either lose to the Patriots by Mac Jones just handing the ball off 57 times, or the Bengals smoke them in the playoffs.
Or they move them to Detroit to play in a dome.
Yeah.
I did not realize Nick Bosa was not back for this game.
There's a lot of Niners out. There's a handoff, and he's going to push forward and really get stacked up after a 1-yard gain.
That's Davis. What's up, CJ?
Good game today, CJ. Your Eagles looked on time.
I did not watch it for the record. I was sleeping.
Saquon looks like MVP. Just saying it now.
Will
I
he
can get
win it?
behind a running
I don't
back.
know, but I think he's deserving of it. With it snowing, I don't know how much they'd be able to even notice.
All right, 2nd down and 9. They're going to actually force Allen to throw the ball this time. Back to pass. Here comes pressure. He evades it. Gets outside the pocket. Looking down the field. He has time. Lets it go. Incomplete.
Ooh, he almost fed that in there.
Shakir on the attempt. Sliding across the field.
Yeah, he almost fed that ball in there too.
I'm in this IDGAF mode anymore. That's good defense. Because my Bengals are just horrible. They can put up points against anybody, but they can't play defense at all enough to win. Purdue coach got fired today, not a surprise. Listen, after that, I knew it was coming. Back to pass, looking down the field. Got plenty of time. Fires over the middle and overthrows.
There's flags
Shakir
everywhere.
again. But, oh, wait. We have laundry on the field.
Giants really screwed the pooch. They're disappearing on the line again. Oh no. We've got hologram players. Illegal contact on the defense, and that's an automatic first down.
One benefit to the quarterback not leaving the pocket is you can draw the illegal contact flag.
I keep forgetting Curtis Samuel's there in Buffalo.
You know, stranger, Duke Tobin being out might be possible. There's a handoff, and he's got a lane. He's going to push forward, and he's going to get about 8 yards, I think. Looks like a gain of 8, yes.
Oh, man. I am freezing. I know I probably look warm right now, but I'm freezing. I got a blanket on everything.
Next commercial break, I'm going to have to get something to drink. I haven't had anything.
I got a couple of bottles of water sitting here. I'm locked and loaded and ready to go.
All right, ball is at the 43. Handoff.
Cook.
And there goes Cook, and he is going to get about a yard and a half.
He's very close. He's very close. They might give him the first, but I think he was like this much short.
Nope.
Okay, they marked him this much short.
3rd down and 1.
It's hard to tell with the snow and the TV lines.
And there goes Allen, and he's going to head first dive it. QB sneak for a first down. He's going to get about 2 on that. I'm just waiting on one of these tush-push quarterback sneaks. One of these quarterbacks is going to break his neck or something bad, and then they're going to outlaw the play, period.
I mean, I thought they might. Like, it was last year or the year before when Purdy got smacked in the dome and he had that concussion.
Basant, I argue with people every day that think Mike Tomlin deserves to be fired.
Yeah, that's crazy saying that.
You ain't kidding. Back to pass, looking down the field, fires it. 1st down and more.
Big boy.
All the way down to the 37.
Morris.
Number 85.
It's Morris. Big boy tight end.
Big boy tight end.
I
Quentin Morris.
think I saw Kincaid's on the IR.
Yes.
That's a big boy.
He's a big boy. He looks like a fullback, a running back. 1st and 10, ball's at the 38. They're going to hand it off, and they smell that out. Cook gets smoked.
Oh, Georgia, and I see the players and the numbers disappearing. We got 4 minutes left. Oh, he lost 4 on that play. I didn't think he lost that much.
Yeah, he didn't get a good jump. Basant, the thing with him is that no matter what happens to his team, he can see what he needs to do to win the next game and usually doesn't lose 2 in a row. 2nd down and 14. They are not in field goal range. Allen's back pass, looking down the field, fires to Shakir.
They're in field goal range now.
At the 34. It'll be a long one, but yes. I had a flat-out argument in here on Black Friday about Mike Tomlin.
Oh, man. The magic voodoo man himself. Oh, that guy's wearing the mushroom cap. He slipped and fell.
You know, he wearing that mushroom cap just to kind of keep his head a little extra warm. 3rd and 8. Allen's going to keep it. He's going to push forward, and he's going to fight his way for a 1st down. Josh Allen pulls his panties up and takes a big run there at it.
What's with the slander?
I mean, he did, man.
He's grabbing his hand. You see that? He was grabbing his gloved hand.
I think he's got a hand injury, doesn't he, on that left?
I don't know, but he was like holding it when he got up.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah, see, look. It's hurting. Well, I mean, it's cold, so everything probably hurts, but...
Pitch it back. There goes Cook. He's going to find a lane, and oh my gosh. He just got
I saw his hair go straight up. His hair just straight up in the air.
Who's Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers or Justin Sucker?
Rodgers.
And do you think the Broncos sabotaged Russ by having Hackett and Peyton as a coach because he's working fine with the Steelers? He's only working fine with the Steelers playing the Bengals. He didn't look that great against some better defenses.
Also, he didn't play that bad his 2nd year in Denver.
He played. His statistics were good. There goes Johnson on the edge, trying to get outside, and he will be stopped short of the 1st down.
That was a good little run there. It's going to be like 3rd and 1.
3rd and very short. I bet Allen doesn't take off this time.
Oh, I bet that hurts, man. It's cold.
$20 says he probably got a fracture in that hand the way he's holding it.
Yeah, the way he's grabbing at it. Hang on. Let's see.
Haley Steinfeld to kiss his boo-boos. 3rd and 1. There's the handoff. And that's a 1st down and more. He gets inside the 5, or he gets down to the 5. And that's – I don't know who that one is either. Oh, that one's Davis.
That was Davis.
But not Gabe Davis. Ray Davis.
I like this Davis better. It's in the mid-20s right now in Buffalo.
Perfect.
Yeah, everything hurts.
Peyton just didn't like Russ because Russ thought he was bigger than the team.
Russ is a cornball.
He's going to try to get it. He's going to run it in, and that's a touchdown.
Tutty.
Touchdown for Ray Davis. I ain't going to say Ray Davis, but Ray Davis. There you go, Birchwood.
Luke. I love Ray Davis. I like Cook too. I like them both. All right,
All
with
right,
3
extra point
seconds.
is up, and it is good, and that will make it a 7-3 game. And we only have one more play to go in the first quarter.
What was I gonna say? Oh, in that IU game last night, did you see that? It was in the first half for sure, but did you see that touchdown? I don't know who scored, but where he dove and he slid like 10 feet in the snow after he scored the touchdown.
Probably.
It might have been the first quarter, it might have been the second quarter, but I think it was before
Is
halftime.
it the running back?
I don't know. It was on the right side of the field. He scored the touchdown and dove, and he just kept sliding like the snow. It just carried him. So he slid all the way to the stands. What's up, Adam?
Had been the Justice Ellison one.
I don't know. Oh, it says temperature's 30, feels like 20. Wind is 10 miles an hour west.
Oh, that's a cake game. They'll be all right.
Yeah, it's not that cold.
It is not that cold.
I just shivered thinking about it. I mean, it's 26 degrees here. So it's pretty freaking cold. We don't have that much snow, though. Kickoff is up. He's going to return. Crossing the 20. Still on his feet. That's Debo. Now they're just messing with me. Why'd you put Debo out there that time?
Wow.
Georgia and I believe that.
Like I said, the juggalos of the NFL. That's what I'm going to call them from now on.
I wasn't sure if she was talking about the Bengals-Steelers game or at this game.
Her husband's at this game, so.
I wasn't sure because I could see that happening at the Bengals-Steelers game.
I can see it happening at any game.
Yeah, but like that
Let's be real.
specific game, you know, like I could see. I bet it was cold as shit there today. On the river. It snowed last night. Windy, cold. I wouldn't want to been there. And we are at the end of the first quarter. You know what? 10 points in the first quarter, I'll take it.
The only reason I want Buffalo to win, the main reason I want Buffalo to win is so I can collect my money from my buddy.
I just want the Niners to win because it would be funny for the memes. Make Buffalo wait till next week to clinch.
Lou Anarumo. And okay, Birchwood, I'm going to give you. I'll give you just the gist of it. And Georgianne can attest to this because she's a Steelers fan. The Rooneys and the Browns take the firing of employees very seriously. They don't do it as quick. They don't pull the trigger fast.
They didn't even want to fire Matt Canada in the middle of the season like a year or two ago.
Yeah, but they were calling for his head for like 5 years too.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a good example of it. He was awful. Like, he was actually awful.
But they give the Rooneys and the Browns are notorious for giving, extra leeway and time to work things out. That's why coaches like Zach Taylor's not on the hot seat this year so much, just because. Ooh, is that Buffalo's new stadium?
It should be. It's going to be domed. They're taking the fun out of everything.
Boo. Oh, I'm telling you. And the biggest problem for the Bengals, Luke, is that their hits in free agency have not been good. They've missed out. Not signing DJ Reader was a big deal. Not signing Jesse Bates was huge.
All right, 1st and 10. Purdy drops way back, drops a screen to McCaffrey. He's got room to run, and he's going to pick up about 7.
So the first thing I noticed there is Buffalo.
Oh, 12, sorry. I assumed they were on the 30. I forgot.
You can't see the lines. You're forgiven.
Yeah.
I noticed the first thing I noticed there is they dropped the pressure off of the line, and that is going to open up this game for McCaffrey. He's going to have a field day unless they suck back up to the line there.
You see him rubbing his feet like a bull? All right, 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle. McCaffrey, he's got a lane. He's going to pick up 10, 12, 13. He's cooking. Oh, yeah, they just elevated Matt Milano for this game. He's been out since they played the Jags last year. Have you heard of this thing called covering a spread? Nope, but I know how to spread some, peanut butter on some bread, all right? That's about all I got.
What's the spread in this one, by the way?
6.5. 1st and 10. Purdy's being chased. Rolls out to his left, looking downfield. Going to keep it himself. Going to pick up about 2 and then go out of bounds. I think it was 6.5. Hang on, I got it right here. Yeah, it opened at 1.5, closed at 6.5.
This thing about covering a spread. You know what? I would take wins over covering the spread any day of the week, Birchwood. Just saying. Yeah,
I don't even look at point spreads in Chiefs games anymore. I haven't in 2 or 3 years. 2nd and 7, handoff. McCaffrey, he's got room, and the last man grabs his ankle or he was gone. That's going to be an 18-yard gain to take him to the Buffalo 30. That shoestring tackle saved a touchdown.
They're not playing tight enough to that line right now.
There was nobody.
Good thing
he barely got him, too. Hey, bots.
Now listen, bot. We gave you cred the last time. Now you're going and effing up.
McCaffrey's eyebrows were frozen. 1st and 10 at the 30. Turnaround, handoff. Mason, he's going to lose 5. They sniffed that out immediately.
Rasul.
Yeah, that's a big pickup for Buffalo. Can't believe Green Bay let him go.
They seem to be doing okay.
I mean, that is very true. But still, this guy's been very big for the Bills. Oh, it was going to be a loss of 4, not 5. 2nd and 14, Purdy. Back to pass, has got time. Pump fakes, pulls it out, looks down the sideline, turns, fires.
Oh, he just got smacked.
And he got picked. There is
Damar
a flag.
Hamlin.
Damar Hamlin gets the interception. I don't know. He got hit hard, so that might be coming back.
Getting hit hard should not constitute a penalty.
I mean, I'm with you. Oh, it's illegal contact on the defense.
Wait a minute. He was outside the pocket, though.
They said when he was still in the pocket. That's what he said. Let's see it. Oh, what?
It looks like
that was Kittle.
What? Kittle's holding Hamlin. What?
I would be mad if I was Damar.
What? Kittle literally barreled somebody over and then was holding Damar Hamlin, and he still got the interception.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 30. Toss to McCaffrey, and he just goes down.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He's limping off the field. He's going to lose 5 yards on that. He just went down.
He felt something.
I mean, good on him, if something's wrong. But that was strange.
They're right there. Did you see it?
Yeah, he stepped weird or something. He's not risking
One, right
nothing.
there. Oh,
Might be his knee.
I don't know. It looked the way that it bounced, it kind of reminds me of like a hyperextension. That's probably true too, Dave.
2nd and 15, back to pass. Play gets blown dead.
What are we going to do to help San Fran now?
Delay a game. That's 5 yards. Low left lower leg look jiggly. Yeah,
You know
it's
what
like
that
his
means, don't you?
steps.
I'm not going to say it.
I'm not gonna. Nope. I'm not thinking about it today. He was getting jiggy with it. 2nd down and 20. Back to pass. Pressure's coming. Dumps it down to Debo. And he's going to get a couple yards, but not much.
Crafty, that's a really good observation. The pick extends play, and McCaffrey gets hurt as a result. I know what you meant. But yeah, the pick gets called back. I hope he's not hurt.
I mean, I hope not either. Maybe it's a cramp in the snow.
Hey, I just saw a snowball, Georgianne.
3rd and 14, handoff. Mason gonna get, I don't know, a good chunk right there. It will be 4th down, and they're gonna settle for another field goal attempt. I don't see them going for it. 4th and 8. They didn't go for it on 4th and 7. They're not going for it on 4th and 8.
Let's go, Jake.
I saw a snowball during the Niners field goal attempt. Maybe we'll see more. What if someone pelts the football with a snowball as he kicks it?
Wow, wouldn't that be awesome to change the trajectory of the ball?
No, it would be awesome. This is going to be a 45-yard
attempt for Moody.
Kick is up.
Oh, you
and
missed
I think
it.
It was blocked. I think it was touched. And it's going to be no good. No, they would re-kick probably, but I'd still like to see it. Like if they kicked and a bird flew through and the bird ran into the football. I want to see it. I think a bird is a bird and the play is live. So you're telling me if a bird ran into a football while it was being kicked and the ball, it changed the trajectory, it would stay like that?
I don't know.
But you can't throw a glove or a helmet. Well, yeah, I understand that. That's coming from the player equipment.
Dave, when you say that, the only thing that brings back in my memory is when Randy Johnson smoked the bird flying across the pitcher's mound.
I
and it was
remember
a big
that.
pile of feathers. I don't think they can. I mean, a play is a play is a play, right?
Yeah, but like birds aren't part of football. Generally.
Randy Johnson was a freak of nature. I got to see him pitch probably 20 times in my life.
I'm gonna go let my doggos inside.
Yeah.
I can hear him beating the door. I
Can
said
you
his
hear it?
phone.
Can you hear it, Dave? Well, there was a 30-mile-an-hour gust, so we're gonna let him re-kick it. Wasn't fair. Yeah, Randy Johnson his stride was so long towards the plate, it shortened the distance between the mound and the catcher's glove. Yeah, Mark, he did. He was running on a sweep right, and he felt something. His leg looked like it got a little jiggly, and he slid right down and ran off the field. Yeah, it's not a good look. He's going to the locker room right now limping. But it may have something to do with that Achilles tendonitis or whatever he's got. Who knows? 1st and 10. There's the handoff to Cook. Cook's going to bust to the outside. He's got a lane. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. He's all the way down to the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. He's in for a touchdown. James Cook all the way to the house. 65 yards to the house. Nobody cut him off from the edge, and he was gone. And I don't hear the word flag. Kick is up, and it is good. Chase Brown looked pretty dang fast. He just doesn't get the ball enough. Yeah, no doubt, Tom. I need some Josh Allen points too, buddy. Could use some Josh Allen love myself. The problem is the further they get ahead, the more they're going to run it. Tom, oh yeah, because he got that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, which would have got him thrown out of the game if it wasn't directed towards the crowd or a player.
Why are we on commercial? What happened?
James Cook just took it to the house, 65 yards.
Dang. All right. It's on like 2 seconds.
Bryce is catching up with Stroud. I think Stroud has he's found I don't want to say a wall, but he's found a spot where teams are learning how to play him a little bit better, and now Bryce is playing a little bit better himself, and teams are going to have to figure out how to adjust to the new Bryce, and he's changed.
They said the 49ers are calling it a knee injury for Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, they showed him running into the tunnel. So, I mean, he was going off under his own power, and he was jogging, or limping. But I hope it's not significant, because just because they're having a bad season doesn't mean it needs to get worse.
Right. No, 100%. Debo's back again.
Yeah, Dave, I make this argument all the time about the disadvantage of those quarterbacks.
All right,
Breeze
kickoff is away. Short
is
kick
kind of the exception.
from the 2. He's going to return to the 22.
I guarantee you. Breeze was awesome, and plus Breeze was actually at 6 foot, so he doesn't hit that 5 foot whatever category, and that's when it gets really tricky.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 23. Handoff. That's Mason. He's got a lane. He's got a 1st down and more. He's still on his feet, still going all the way to the 50. Big. That's what they needed right there. Especially with McCaffrey going down, morale probably went to crap very quickly.
Mason was killing it, so I don't see why he can't continue to kill it.
All right, from the Buffalo 49, right back to him, handoff, and this time he's going to get about 4. Take it to the 45.
Now there's another good one to go into the locker room. That's Warner.
Well, I mean, he's got a fracture in his foot. 2nd and 6, pass out to Debo. He's going to get about a yard.
Give him some Midol. Getting ready to say, Dave, different type of cramp, sir.
3rd down and 4. I feel like this Buffalo crowd's pretty loud right now.
All right, bot.
Handoff, Mason. He's got a lane, and he will move the chains to about the 36. And some bananas.
I thought this bot had learned a lesson, but
they're all different. They're not the same bots every time.
Gonna need something a little stronger to overcome pain pills. And yeah, who knows what they're doing to these guys in the back room.
He said you're going to need something stronger than over-the-counter medicine. 1st and 10. Feeds it to... That's the backup running back. I can't remember his name right now.
Garindo?
I'm pretty sure that was him for no gain.
Yeah, Dave? That's saying something.
Second and 10. Purdy stands in, pulls it in, and he's just going to fall forward for maybe a yard gain. He wanted to unload that ball, but he brought it back in.
Did you see right there how good he took that snap and he was completely still in that pocket? Watch this. He doesn't move.
He didn't move
until the pocket collapses. He is so, that dude has a lot of poise in the pocket. And he decided not to throw that ball at the last second.
3rd and 9, back to pass, looking, steps up, rolling to his right, looking downfield, and he's going to get sacked. No, I think he didn't unload that ball just because of the interception he threw earlier.
The one that he got away with.
He did get away with it, but I think he knows he wasn't going to get that lucky twice. Greg Rousseau with the sack.
Oh my gosh, they have to punt. They were in field goal range.
Yeah, they lost a few. And he's going to punt it. And that's going to bounce inside the 5. And they're going to pin them at about the 2 or 3.
What up, John?
What's up, John?
Snow. It's a lot of snowballs. You're right, Dave. We've already got one miss in this game. I love this guy. Does Justin Tucker just stink now? You know what? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that yet. You know, the second that they cut him, somebody's going to pick him up and he's going to go like 40 for his next 41.
He'll never miss again. That's why Harbaugh was like, yeah, we're not doing that. What's up, Joe?
Hey, hey.
Howdy. Welcome. Long time no see. I've had a nap since then, but we're doing all right.
Yeah. I can feel it in my throat. I think you gave me some of the bad stuff.
I didn't give you the bad stuff. You gave me the good stuff, and it just didn't fix me all the way. But it tasted like ass, so.
AR is the man. I mean, he squeaked one out today, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was a tight game. Thank you, Smurf. Tucker looks tuckered out. Worst inning of the game, Bears or Raiders?
Bears. I mean, I know what Alex is going to say.
Bears, for sure. I mean, only one coach got fired over it, so it's very clear which answer is correct. Bears, for sure. Yeah, I feel like Carolina did what the Raiders did today. They got the ball in OT. They were like in field goal range. Next point wins, and they fumbled it.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 3. There's the handoff to Cook, and he's going to get set down at about the 5.
He literally got set down.
He did. He went straight to his butt. All right, 2nd down and 8. Ball's at the 5. There's a snap. Back to pass. Looking down the field. Pressure. Lets it go. Completed to
Dawson.
Knox. And he's all the way out to the 40 to the 45.
Wow. Word on the street is that Eberflus is about to call that timeout finally.
I'm a huge Lions supporter, but man, they showed some chinks in their armor in that divisional game.
They did. I think that might have been a face mask on Knox too. He might have got an extra 15. I think that was a face mask. I think he grabbed him right in the face. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. Yeah, the Panthers fumbled. The Bucks missed their field goal. I don't know if it was blocked or what. Panthers got the ball. They were all the way down to like the 30, I think. And they fumbled. And Eddie Pinheiro, or however you say his name, he was kicking really well. You know, he could have made the kick from there. And that would have been the game winner. I think he let it go because the guy let go of the mask. Maybe I mean his body turned so I couldn't, you know.
Isn't there still the 5-yard face mask in play for that instance if you grab it and let go?
Like a hands to the face penalty?
No, there was a 5-yard face mask, and then there's the personal foul. It used to be called an inadvertent face mask. They took it out. Because I remember they used to call it an inadvertent face mask, and the big talking point was whether it was enough to be 15. Gotcha.
I figured that hands to the face penalty, which is a different amount of yardage, it's not a face mask. So, no. I mean, they could have called that too.
Yeah, offensive player can use hands to the face if you've got the ball.
Dave. I didn't even see the first two. I don't know if they're good or bad or ugly. I'm not sure.
I mean, I just feel like Hollywood's milking a movie out of anything they can.
I also feel that way.
And we're supposed to take your word for it, Joe? We are down to the 2-minute warning.
Buffalo's got another chance to extend their lead here.
1st and 10. There's the handoff to Cook. He's going to push through. He's got another lane. He's to the outside. Oh, he gets barely pulled down and gets taken out of bounds as he crosses midfield. Just saying.
What's up, Burdens?
Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Burdens?
Dude, everybody's sliding like crazy.
All right, it's going to hand it off to Cook again. He's going to push through the middle. He breaks another tackle. He's going to get about another 10. And if San Fran cannot stop the run at all, this is going to be a long game that's going to go very fast.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
The way he went down on the next play, I was thinking more Achilles. But I wasn't going to say anything, Adam, because I was just hoping that he was okay. Checks it down, and that is a quick out for about 6 yards.
Amari, that's his first catch.
Got to do something to get him in there.
Smurf, yes. There is snow on the field again.
I remember on snow days in school, Dave, we go out to the side yard or the side lot at the school. All of us, they wouldn't let us go to school, but we would all go to the school and play football. My high school didn't have a football team, but yeah, we would all go play tackle football all day. There you go. There's some perspective. A group of 12-year-olds today, if they have a snow day, what's the possibility of getting 20 of them together somewhere just by picking up the phone and saying, let's go play ball? And 20 kids going out and just playing a pickup game of football.
It's too quiet up in here. What's up, Steve?
Blasphemy, Steve. Watch your tongue, sir. I'm doing as well as can be expected, being all but eliminated from the playoffs today. But at least I don't have to worry about it no more. That mean Georgianne and her Pittsburgh Steelers. You got to eliminate your best friend. That's no bueno. You good, Georgianne? I'm just playing. I'm not happy, but I'm more than have accepted the fact that we blow this year. Check down to Cook. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10,
cook.
out of bounds at the 8.
He's gonna cook.
I would rather be 9-3 in the 6th seed than 4-8 and debating on what we're going to do for the rest of the season, considering we got players that need paid and we've got to figure out something that works. And we got to play Dallas next week. That ought to be fun. Hand off to Cook. And he has nowhere to go this time. No gain. I think they try to find a way to keep both and then make some drastic changes on the defensive side of the ball. James Cook is single-handedly lowering my blood pressure. Yeah, if you can control the game by running the ball, football is easy.
Oh, 100%. Jordan, I have a bad feeling on my side about that game, so. Christmas in Casey. It's actually in Pittsburgh.
Checks it down. Looks to the end zone. Ooh, he throws it away. It'll be 3rd and goal. I think a touchdown here is a big detriment to San Fran. They really have to hold them to a field goal. I would just keep running the ball.
Oh no! It is a good throwaway.
Well, I'm telling you what, I would run the ball twice here if it was me. You've had such success running the ball. Back to pass, looks down the field, has time in the pocket, throws it. That's a
That's a
touchdown.
touchdown, Matt Collins.
Oh, 20-3. And San Fran might be on the way out today.
Yeah, this is getting ugly fast. Thank you, Steve.
Ooh.
Let's see. 1, 2, touchdown. Bass on the kick, the extra point. Are you sick? I am.
Kick is up, and it is good.
Joe, I think I've got 9. I forgot my Thanksgiving picks. Oh, that's tough. Only because there's 3 games that day.
Touche, Joe. I agree. Baltimore and Cincy screwed me too.
Same. And the Panthers fumbling NOT.
I was doing okay, but somehow this Rob and Charlie just keep getting almost damn near perfect weeks. I don't know how they're doing it.
Probably not enough Taco Bell in your diet as of late. Eat some Taco Bell and I'm sure you'll feel better. I know for a fact Taco Bell would make me feel better.
Oh, you're right, Joe. That's his first loss to an NFC opponent in a long time.
Yep, so now he's lost to 2 NFC East teams ever in his career, the Giants and the Eagles. Taco Bell? Dude, I would die for some Taco Bell right now. I'd sell my soul for it. Taco Bell's a good way to clean out your system. Dude, not me. Like, I got a stomach of steel. Except for, like, dairy products. I'm lactose intolerant. But I know Taco Bell's got cheese and stuff in it. DoorDash, I'm poor. DoorDash expensive.
I don't DoorDash. I get in my car and I drive because I don't want to pay DoorDash fees.
Yeah, you say it over doubles it. My order at Taco Bell cost $7.
You know what's funny? What's not really funny is that it's cheaper for Gene to buy El Nepal through DoorDash than it is to buy like Taco Bell. Her bill was only $20 when she got it today or yesterday. And when she got Taco Bell, it was like $35.
I used to have Dash Pass burdens, but I used to be more financially stable. When our Taco Bell levels are low, it gets dangerous. I know. I feel like I'm like withdrawing, dude. I'm dying.
Man, there's some people that are pretty intoxicated to have their clothes off in that stadium.
Kickoff's up. He's going to return. Get to the 20, 25, still on his feet. Get near the 30. Late shove out of bounds. Yeah, I got a stomach of steel. I had Panda Express for dinner tonight. Dude, I had Panda Express for the first time this year. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. There's no Panda Express like super close to here. Wait, is that cheesecake still at your house?
If you don't hurry up and eat it, it's gonna disappear.
Well, that's gonna be my dinner for real. I'm gonna come get it.
Okay.
1st and 10, handoff. Mason, he's got a lane. He's gonna pick up 10 yards. And the clock has stopped. They'll use their second timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
Steve dropping all them chef recipes out there, making me hungry.
I'll do coconut.
I don't either,
Anything.
but man, just the descriptive terminology that he uses when he's cooking, man, makes me want to eat.
No, man, I don't like the texture of coconut. It makes me wig out. Ugh. Like, I bit into an Almond Joy once. I didn't know that it was an Almond Joy, and it touched my teeth, and I about puked, like, on sight. 1st and 10 at the 40. Purdy back to pass. Throws a screen to Samuel. He's got a little bit of room, and he's going to pick up about 7. And they're trying to go hurry up. Clock's at 10 seconds, and they're going to spike it. Be 3rd down and 3 with 10 seconds to go. I get the feeling you would not like these cookies. No, I would not. I don't even like artificial coconut flavor either. Like, the only thing with coconut in it that I can tolerate is Malibu. But I mix it with pineapple, so the pineapple overtakes the coconut. But now they've got... No, I don't eat that. Grandma puts cream cheese, or yeah, what is it?
What are you talking about?
The icing, cream cheese icing.
For which one?
The same thing. She always makes it half and half because I don't eat coconut.
Oh.
Some sort of cream cheese.
Yeah, I just don't know I don't know what the terminology is.
I'm not standing up, bro. I'm sorry. I'm like dead weight right now. But it just says stay sick. And I'm gonna stay sick probably. So.
3rd and 3.
There you go. 3rd and 3. Purdy back to pass. Fires downfield. Caught. Jennings stops the clock at 4 seconds. See ya, Charlie. Are they gonna kick a field goal?
I'm assuming they're gonna try.
It's gonna be long. All right, Jake Moody. It's gonna be 55. He missed the 45 earlier. Kick is up.
Good.
And it is short. No good. It hit the ref in the foot. His leg wasn't warm enough. And your halftime score is going to be 21-3.
Adam said that they feared it was an ACL, and I don't know, but when I saw the jiggly calf, that always scares me for the Achilles. I hope it's neither. Hyperextended was the first thing that I said because of the play that they showed before. And maybe he just felt something and he knows when to not push it. Maybe he saved himself a long recovery process by taking it down. Yeah. You saw he took one step and that left leg kind of caved just a little bit, and then he pulled up and then he took one more step and slid.
Yeah, he just sat down so he didn't take an extra hit too. In good conditions, that field goal's good. I'd say so.
Probably. And I feel bad for Jake because he's had a rough go of it here. And now that, he's playing it, he's missed a couple today in the snow. What's up, Rhino? Rhino, this is Alex. This is my daughter. It's my cohort, my partner in crime. Mi amiga, mi chica. We have a blast, dude. Rhino rated us last night. Went over and checked out some of his hockey play-by-play. Had a pretty good time.
Go Stars.
Giants fan, what's up?
Yo,
Willie.
The crash of rhinos. I love that so much.
That is pretty slick.
Crash of
We got
rhinos.
the crash of rhinos and a blood raid.
And if we collabed, it would be the Bloody Rhinos. And that'd be a mess.
Joe, Idaho.
I think teams will give kickers the benefit of the doubt in this kind of weather. I think so too. First one, I don't know if it was tipped or it was a bad kick, the 45. Hey, appreciate you, Giants fan. Mine are gray. Gray what? Oh, your rhinos are blue. Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
I have this crazy relationship with hockey. I cannot get into hockey, dude, for the life of me. I can sit and listen to Rhino last night, but I can't get into hockey myself.
I like hockey playoffs.
Thanks, Steve. Number 23. That's huge. We like that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I just like the playoffs mostly. Hockey has a seriously toxic culture. I feel like the NBA has a toxic culture and the NFL has a toxic culture. So hockey probably does too, and so does baseball and everything else. Sports are a toxic culture.
It's not one of them sports I ever really allowed myself to get into. I figured since I was watching baseball, football, and basketball year round, that hockey was just didn't fit my time frame.
It's fun. I've been to a few hockey games.
Oh, and the good thing is that today was not only was it Gene's birthday today, but it was also Pete's.
I know, because before the stream, I texted Pete and said, "Happy birthday, go Niners."
Got you. Now I remember you saying that. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Hockey fights are the best. I can agree with that.
I mean,
they're the only semi-allowed fights that are not fighting sports. Man, I'm thinking about that cheesecake.
I was gonna say, I know Gene was looking at it. baseball fights rule when they go at it for real. My favorite baseball fight in the last few years was what's his name?
That douche. I loved him because he's such a douche.
Yeah, the pitcher for the Reds that decided to go take on the whole Pittsburgh Pirates bench.
Well, someone else did too.
And then the Reds and the Pirates always have good fights.
I know Amir Garrett.
That's it, Amir Garrett.
That was a Cubs game though, because that was because of Javi Baez.
That's a different fight.
But the guy who fought the whole Pirates team wasn't him.
Yeah, it was.
Hang on. What's that douche's name? Reds.
Amir Garrett fought with just about everybody, but he's the one that went diving into the Pirates bench. I love Yadier, John.
It was okay. It was both of them. It was Yasiel Puig.
Oh yeah, Puig did something similar too.
No, it was him and Garrett at the same time.
I remember Garrett went charging off the mound and Puig came charging over. What up, Matt? Matt, I think we're gonna hang out Tuesday night for the college football rankings in here for a little while. Might be a chill time to talk. Yeah, John, I mean, baseball is my first love, John, if you didn't know that. Yadier Molina is a true leader on the field. He's like having a coach out there. He was so good at catching and calling games that he single-handedly kept subpar Cardinals teams in a lot of games.
Oh, they're showing the Michigan-Ohio State fight.
Yeah, there were several instances where people tried to plant their flag on the 50 and did not succeed. And for any of the Buckeye fans that are around, that was karma. They got a little bit of karma out of that.
I think so too.
No.
Oh.
Sorry to hear that, John.
Yeah.
What you gonna do for your next what's your next venture of work gonna be? Do you have any idea, or are you just kind of trying to regroup?
Yeah, sorry to hear that. That is tough.
Oh. Unemployment is no bueno. Hey, your Rams got to win today, bro.
They did.
I'm looking forward to retirement, Dave. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, me too. I'm ready to retire now. Yeah, the first week, but after that, it sucks. Not having money sucks. I understand that.
I've always worked, and if I lost one job, I had something really soon.
I've worked at the same place my entire life. And now I have 2 jobs.
Which is not part of the plan.
No, but I really like this new job. It's fun. It's good for my brain.
If I felt if I could maintain and work a second job for a year, I would do it.
Oh, if I could only live off said new job, I would do that too. But I didn't pick the Raiders like I wanted to. What's up, Sam? Good to see you.
What's up, Sam? Jonathan, if you possess a certain set of skills, I'm sure some Ohio State fans will hire you to make a problem disappear. God. You know what? I should have, Dave. I should have worked when I had the option when I was younger. I probably could have been close at 50. I really could have, but I just didn't want to do it.
Well, when you put it that way, I might just do that.
Two jobs, pounding money into a 401k and savings. Yeah.
Ideally, though, I just want to work one job.
Ideally, I just want to sit here with you guys.
Ideally, I just want to take a nap and eat some Taco Bell. Right this second.
They show up during basketball season, Joe, honestly. That's when they show up. They're not going to be here during football season, that's for sure.
Not right now. All right, looks like we are back. And the Niners are set to get the ball first. Want KFC? Oh, dude, a Famous Bowl would slap right now. And some mac and cheese. Short kick from the 2. He's going to return. That's Debo. And here he goes. He's still going down the field. All the way to the 38 in Buffalo territory. Big return. Trying to get a little bit of a momentum shifter. Get his team back moving the right direction.
No, it wouldn't, Joe. I don't like being at games when it's cold, snowy, and windy. I can handle cold, just no snow and wind.
And McCaffrey's officially ruled out for the rest of the game. 1st and 10, handoff to Mason. He's got nowhere to go.
You know, ideally, San Fran really needs a touchdown here.
They've needed a touchdown every time they've gotten down there. I mean, especially against a team like Buffalo. Take out the wind, and I'm there.
Yeah, the temperature's not horrible. It's in the high 20s. It could be worse.
All right, 2nd and 8. Purdy back to pass, has time, fires over the middle, and that's brought in. I believe it's Jennings. He's going to pick up a 1st down.
Pretty nice grab there by Juwan. Yeah, Douglas made a good play on the ball.
It was a good ball to haul in. I mean, that could easily been dropped. That's 1st and 10 at the 20 or at the 22. Hand off to Mason. He's trying to get an edge. And he might get a yard. It's so hard to tell on this field.
That's an interesting fact, Dave.
Second down and 7. 13 minutes to go. Handoff up the
Uh-oh.
middle. Mason, he's got room, and it's going to be first and goal for the Niners at about the 9.
What is the largest food chain?
Taco Bell.
Foot chain.
Taco Bell. Still.
McDonald's?
Taco Bell. And I think we got a false start.
Nope. I think that's going to be on the defense. Can Buffalo win in the playoffs when it matters? Yeah, beating KC was great. And the 72 Dolphins are still the only unbeaten team. But can Buffalo not shoot themselves in the foot? That's the biggest question of the year. Yeah, Jim, I was thinking Yum. Because I heard the joke about the Yum Center over here recently.
First and goal, handoff, touch. Oh, it's a fumble. And Buffalo's got it at the 5. And oh man.
Oh my gosh.
That was gonna be a touchdown. It's gonna get returned all the way to like the 47.
You know, I'm sitting here looking at my season in Cincinnati thinking, man, it can't get much worse for me. But look at San Fran. Chick-fil-A. Man, he just punched that right out of there.
Right out. That was a great play. He didn't even know he did it. He was trying to tackle.
Man, talk about a big swing because that was 6.
Oh, that was 6 on that play.
Yeah, that was 6 right there.
It was almost.
And now they're already
the
almost in field goal range. Man, I'm getting hungry.
I'm so hungry.
Man, that cherry cheesecake's looking real good.
That's mine. Let's just go get Taco Bell. And then I'll split the cheesecake with you. Let's go pick some Taco Bell up. And then we'll share the cheesecake. I'll be nice.
I'm not going to eat your cheesecake, Alex. But I wouldn't put it past Gene.
You might. You got hungry enough. You don't keep food in your house either.
I keep just enough to keep me from starving.
John, there is no Panda Express here. But I would go for some Panda Express right now. The one time I went, man, they fill that bowl up. That's a lot of food, and it's delicious. John, we live in an extremely small town. So I'm fortunate for the restaurants that we do have. Well, there's no Panda Express coming here. Probably ever.
No Panda E.
You know what sounds good? Rallies.
Yeah. Oh, and there goes Cook for about 6.
Dude, Cook's getting whatever he wants on the ground. He's just having his way.
Carl's Jr.'s equals Hardee's around here, so. And I still like the hot ham and cheese sandwich that they have. I love O'Reilly's. Or wait,
O'Reilly's is a car place.
O'Charlie's is the one I was thinking of.
Second and 3.
He didn't get what he wanted that time.
Niners finally stood up James Cook.
Yeah, I can tell you, like, when you say, I mean, I know that that's not what he said, but that brought me to O'Charlie's. Oh, the ham and cheese from Hardee's are great. Also, if I go to O'Charlie's, I get the cedar plank salmon. I got something just for about everywhere that I remember that I love. Third down and 2.
The closest Rallies to us has a Hardee's and a Rallies right next to each other.
Oh, and Josh Allen throws it into the ground.
It's 4th and 2. It looks like Buffalo's thinking about going.
You know what? Punt the ball.
Never mind. Here comes Josh off the field.
He was a little too eager to get that ball out of his hand. Oh, and by the way, it's not Debo back for the punt.
I didn't say it was. I did that one time. I learned. 4th and 2. Kick is away. What's his name? Coing? And he's going to let it bounce to about the 5 or 6. Good punt.
Heck yeah. Listen, that has got us several times this year.
It's only got me once. Actually got us both at the first of the year because they played against the Jets in week 1. But we got that. I don't think I've done a Niners game since then.
No, we only had this is the second game, and but I know it's happened several times. I just can't tell you how many. I look at and they look the same. I mean, their build is pretty similar, so.
I mean, Debo's a kick returner style guy. Debo's been returning kicks though. That number 19 returned the first kick and this one, but Debo has returned every other one. Like actual Debo. Not baby Debo.
Not new Debo.
Yeah, old Debo, not new Debo. That is true. Because Debo had a crazy kick at that last drive. He took him all the way to like the 40.
Dave, I really liked wrestling when I was a kid too. I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
I get to sleep in tomorrow, so I'm pretty happy about that. Very happy about that, actually. I mean, I still have to go to work, but I get to sleep in.
It's like an intermediate break for you.
It's almost like an off day. Because I take a nap when I get off work today. I do it every week, no matter what time I get off. And then I get up and I watch football with you guys. And, I'm probably gonna end up going to sleep afterwards, but that's, only because I'm sick. But I try to stay up, and then I get to sleep in super late tomorrow. First
Yeah.
and 10, handoff. No, fakes the
Crash.
handoff. Pump fakes, fires. Caught, dropped by
That
Jennings.
fumble?
It was a drop. Can the Niners win? I hate the Bills. I mean, they can. It's just a will they. They should have had a touchdown on the last drive, but Taylor Rapp punched that ball out. Oh, it was like this close to being a catch, I think.
It was pretty close. He caught it 2 foot down and turned and lost it.
But the ball, when he was securing it, is when it started moving out. I think that's why it's incomplete. I said it first, Steve. Second and 10, handoff. Mason, he's got nowhere to go. They're going to give him over a yard, but he did not make it past the 5-yard line. I said it before you had it on my screen, so no. I win. How's Buffalo? Oh, they did play against Miami in the snow this year. I was like, have they played even another snow game? But that was Tua's first game back. He almost won that game. Third down and 10. Back to pass. Checks down to Kittle. Oh, it's nearly picked. Ooh. They're going to have to punt deep in their own end zone. Look at this. How close this was to being picked. Number 39 for Buffalo slides in there. He rockets that kick away, but it's a short kick still. He's going to return it from the 50, 45, and he'll go down at about the 43. Mosey's off Dave's lawn while kicking sticks. No, Kittle did not catch that.
Man, it's just when it rains, it pours, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Went to the Green Day concert, which the Smashing Pumpkins were playing. Gosh.
That's cool.
I would love to see them together.
Yeah, that's a cool lineup. Smashing Pumpkins and Green Day.
Yeah, I decided when I saw for our shows that we have available to us, Queensryche is playing this spring, and that takes me way back. So I think I'm going to go see that one.
I finally saw the ad for that, and I was like, "Oh, that's who you were talking about."
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Man, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go full. They're not one of my favorites, but it's just one of those bands that I liked a lot. But I think I can get the backstage passes and stuff if I want. They're pretty awesome. The whole Operation Mindcrime was a jam.
I've been listening to a lot of Pink Floyd lately.
I can get lost in Pink Floyd.
That's exactly what I do. I get home, it's dark, and I pull my seat back in my car, and I just let it play, and I just lay there, and I'm parked in front of my house. I just in my heat on. I just lay there and listen to it. You guys are also gonna get Metallica for 2 days with Ice Nine and Pantera in Ohio. Is that Sonic Temple?
Or is it the other one?
No, Metallica. I'm pretty sure is playing 2 days at Sonic Temple. They announced that.
I'm going to see how many tickets I can wrangle, Dave. There's a handoff, and Davis is just going to barrel forward for about 12 yards, carrying guys with him.
I don't think listening to Pink Floyd makes you emo.
Emo?
Yeah, I can't, because I listen to predominantly emo music. I cannot put Pink Floyd in that category. I just do it to relax. It's not even an emo thing. Like, that's how I relax when I get off work. I just, kick back, listen to the Dark Side of the Moon. But Pink Floyd is not emo.
1st and 10. There's another handoff, and Davis is going to push forward. He's going to get very little this time.
It's definitely stoner rock is more appropriate than emo, but I feel like it's like more of a psychedelic drug than a weed type of person. I don't do either, so like it don't matter. I just am vibing because like I love it. With the circumstances of when and how you're listening to him. I mean that's true, but like I just kind of do it to like cleanse my brain before I go to bed. Like, it's not a sad thing. Like, if I wanted to sit in my car and listen to sad music, I got plenty of that on cue, like, don't even worry. Like, when I do that, it's because I'm just relaxing.
There's a handoff.
Samuel.
And Curtis Samuel's going to go outside and get about 6 yards. It'll be about 3rd and 2. Yeah, the NFC South is a disaster.
I don't listen to Tool, though. And I don't even know who Porcupine Tree is.
I love Tool as well.
Yeah, the wall is
play action, looking downfield. Allen's got time, lets it go. And it could have been picked. All he had to do was reach his hands up there and get it, and that's Mustafa.
He's had a pretty good career in San Fran.
That throw was a little off there.
It's 4th down, 2.
Oh, finally.
Niners defense are getting stops.
Finally, we have a puppet master sighting.
He only shows up when we talk about anything that he doesn't like. He's probably been here the whole time when we finally listed a band that he can't stand. And so he's like, here's my entrance. Here's my cue. For the record, I just said I don't listen to Tool.
Bang, bang, Niners, gang, go Jets. That makes no sense whatsoever with the way today's game's going.
Y'all missed my other comment?
What other one?
Oh, yeah, you did have another comment. Absolutely insane. It feels close now in the second half. You take the scoreboard off, and this game feels close the second half so far.
Yeah, it feels like both teams equally don't want to be on the field.
Y'all gravitate towards hate. I mean, there was a couple comments. I might be hallucinating. I don't know.
What did we say that we hated?
I don't know. I said I didn't like Tool. 4th and 2, Bills are going to go. Why not just kick?
I would try to kick.
I hope they don't get it.
There's a snap. Allen's back to pass. Here comes pressure. And it's caught by Shakir.
I thought he got batted. I thought it got batted at the line.
I did too.
It just floated. I swear, someone got their hand up. I thought that ball went straight up in the air.
I want to see it again. I thought the same thing.
I mean,
Huh?
he got up there, but I swear that was Fred Warner, who I guess is back. I didn't even notice.
Oh, and he checks it down and oh, he flips it back, and Josh is going to run it in for a touchdown. Amari Cooper catches the ball and is going down and flips the lateral to Josh Allen for the touchdown. Tell me that ain't nuts.
That was a good play. I know that wasn't intentional. That's why I liked it. If they were like, yeah, we scripted that, I'd be like, okay, it wasn't that cool then. But I know that was like on the fly. Amari barely caught that.
Extra point is up, and it looks like it is good.
I hit the net.
We have got a 25-point game.
Let's go. Yeah, that was just a good play. How do you score that in fantasy? They'll give like 2 yards to Amari Cooper,
And then
the other 2 or 3 to Josh. Josh
Plus
gets
the
the
score.
touchdown.
There's a lot of Tool songs that I like, by the way.
Oh, they're showing Taco Bell on TV. It's calling me. It's like the bat symbol in the sky.
I mean, an extra 6 points for Allen or whatever you get for a touchdown, that's really nice.
Oh, so actually, Amari Cooper loses 2 yards. I see it now. It says Amari Cooper minus 2 yards, then lateral to Josh Allen for 9 yards and a touchdown.
I'm looking now. See what he gets on my fantasy league.
Oh, dying. Did you see my huge tree? That sounds like worse than it needs to, but no, it didn't. I'm going. Oh, that was not a sneeze. That was a cough.
Does Josh Allen get a passing and a receiving TD for that?
That's what they were asking you.
That's what it looks like on my scoring.
Well, he had a passing touchdown to Mac Hollins.
Yep.
And then, yeah, it says he's got 2 touchdowns. So, yeah.
He gets, man, that's like the ultimate parlay there. He gets 7 receiving yards, 2 passing touchdowns. He has 2, and it's what it shows on my scoring, Steve.
Yeah, it says 0 targets, 0 receptions, 7 yards, and a touchdown. Yeah, he got a passing and receiving touchdown for that. No, he got both.
He got a passing touchdown for throwing the ball. He got a receiving touchdown for carrying it into the end zone.
Yeah, that's how it's scored on here.
That's flipping nuts.
Too bad you don't need the extra points today.
Yeah. I mean, his scoring was really bad. There goes Debo to the edge. This dude he's balling today.
That's the old Debo for the record.
That is the old Debo for the record, yes. The butt fumble. Mark Sanchez.
Dude, that was so funny.
Another Jet who lives in shame.
1st and 10, handoff, Mason. He's going to get about 2. It's actually only 3 feet, but don't tell anyone. Bet. My lips are sealed. Size doesn't matter. You're right. That's a true statement.
Jay just showed that 4th NFL player in history to have a receiving touchdown on a pass he threw. Surprised there's that many.
2nd and 10. Purdy's dropping back. Pressure is coming. And he breaks out of the sack, looking downfield, fires. And his receiver falls down. That's Pearsall. His first target, I think.
Yeah, he's from Florida. He probably doesn't like this weather. He retired, Jonathan. He comes from the Howard Schnellenberger Miami Hurricane era.
4:59 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's 3rd down and 10 at the Bills 48. Back to pass, has time, fires, caught. The old Debo. And it's going to be 4th down. They just got to go like that. They don't have no choice. They have to go here. I know it's only the 3rd quarter, but like, are you going to punt from right there?
Listen, as volatile as the NFL has been this year, listen up. If Kyle Shanahan's fired tomorrow, Bengals be calling him for DC.
Kyle Shanahan is fired tomorrow. 4th and 5. Purdy fires out, caught, 1st down. Jennings and Moore. He's still on his feet, and he's going to take it all the way to the 17. If Kyle Shanahan's fired tomorrow, I'm telling all you guys, I told you so. It's on record in July or August.
A Christmas movie.
Yes.
It has to be.
Yes.
I don't think there's any way around it. Here we go.
All right, 1st and 10. Toss. Mason. He gets scorpioned. And it is 2nd down.
First of all, we have to determine the elements of what makes a Christmas movie.
I was never taught that in school, so I don't know.
I don't know. The Christmas party at the Takanawa building?
Is The Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie?
Ooh.
2nd down and 8. Quick check down behind the line. He's got room, and that's a touchdown. I forgot his name. Garindo for the tutty. And the Niners finally get one in. And they're an extra point away at making this an 18-point game.
Oh, Jerry Jones would scoop him up in a heartbeat.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's man. I mean, I guess that's just the dilemma. Extra point is up and good. I'm just making conversation. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I think this is probably gonna be Lou Anarumo's last year.
At this point, I'm gonna say I hope so. I really like the guy, but
When his original player group that he liked moved on or got older, their draft selections just didn't pan out. Free agent selections haven't panned out.
should have never let Bond go. He was playing well. Then he went to what, Carolina, and they broke him.
And they broke Carolina broke Von Bell. Can the Jets finally get a good head coach? Newsflash, they had one.
I thought Saleh was a good head coach. The only reason he's fired is because the Jets have Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers is this dirty little disease that you infect your locker room with. Kind of like Carson.
He's the new Carson Wentz.
Yeah, and not expect it to be built overnight.
Well, we're trying to build like a win now team right this second. Can I burn my Zach Wilson jersey? You better not. Zach Wilson's my boy.
Chicago's looking at Cliff Kingsbury. Did the Cardinals not learn?
You mean the Bears?
No. Cliff Kingsbury was the head coach at the Cardinals.
I know that, but he got fired. What does that have to do with them?
Chicago is looking at Cliff Kingsbury.
Didn't Cliff Kingsbury coach
the air raid offense? Yes.
That's not what I was talking about, but I do this with my parents all the time. I'm just very confused. Next Sunday night, Chargers at Chiefs. That ought to be something.
You know, with the running back on IR, I think that makes them a much different team. They look different today.
Yeah, they offensively they look different, but defense stepped up. Kickoff's up. He's gonna return to the 27.
Yeah, Jets had a horrible OL, and instead of fixing it, they thought throwing money at skill positions would fix it. You're right, Dave. That's it. And there was nothing wrong with Zala's defense. And then to say he had a coordinator shoved right down his throat. Did Chicago not learn from the Cardinals? Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's what I said.
Kingsbury is a good offensive coordinator that develops quarterbacks. That's the reason why he's doing well this year. And there goes Cook, and he has got nowhere to go. Yeah. That might be his most famous move, John.
Yeah, but look at Kyler now. He's got a bag from his video games.
That's the one thing I don't like about baseball. Luxury tax is the salary cap. Back to pass, fires it over the middle, and that's caught. Ball's out past the 31-yard line. I still think the point is Zala didn't do a bad job, and he was a scapegoat.
Yes.
If you're a Mets fan, so you like the way the salary cap is. Eh. 3rd down and 6. Allen's back to pass, looks, fires over the middle, and Shakir hauls it
He
in,
hauls that in. That
but
was a
he's
good
2 yards
kick.
short of the 1st down.
They're punting, right? Like, yeah, okay. Josh is coming off because they're still pretty far deep. New Debo is back to return a kick.
Punt his way cleanly, hits it pretty well.
Good punt. He's gonna return. He's gonna get to the 22. Yeah, she told me that she bought that Burdens. She told me a few weeks ago that she bought it, but she hadn't played it yet. I instinctively just turned my PlayStation on because you said that. I don't know why I did that.
The field looks really cool from above.
Dude, the video from last night was awesome.
This game is still in the 3rd quarter.
Yes, that's correct. There's 29 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Back to pass. Purdy. Pressure's coming. Fires. No, almost picked off. Incomplete. You think them California boys are cold? I feel the same way, Dave. 2nd and 10, handoff. I think that's Garindo. And he's going to get a couple. He's going to bring 3rd down. But that should end the 3rd quarter. We're on the final stretch, boys.
I feel like this has been on for 45 hours.
It's always when I'm tired or I'm hungry. It feels so much longer. I mean, I bandwagon the Jets in the Zach Wilson era. I got my boy right here. The GOAT. Now Denver's wasting him. Wasting him. F you, Bo, for being good. Why couldn't you just been a mid rookie?
What's up, Robert? He doesn't even look like a goat.
But he is.
Well, he's got a better record with the Jets than Aaron Rodgers, so he's goated in that sense. Yeah, Rob. So somebody was asking what kind of program you're using to cheat on your picks every week.
It wasn't me. I think it was him.
You ought to be gambling, Rob.
Yes, teach me your ways.
If you keep picking like that, you need to be gambling. Because a 14 team money line parlay probably would have paid pretty good this week. Just saying.
Rob might, Dave. That might be his rhyme or reason.
Zach Wilson is the best BYU quarterback not named Steve Young.
All right. Third down.
It was the
and
GOAT.
5.
Right, Dave.
Back to pass, Purdy.
Oh, it's a fumble.
Oh.
That's a fumble.
If that's a fumble, this game
slipped out. First thought is that's a fumble.
If that's a fumble, this game is over.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't even touched. Just slipped out of his hand.
That's a fumble. That ball was out before the arm went forward. Did you guys ever see that movie, The Witch, with the talking goat?
Does Purdy have baby hands? I don't know, but they're probably cold and potentially wet.
If he does, they didn't make a bigger deal out of it as they did Kenny Pickett's. I think he has bigger hands because I think he was on that list.
I think he was on that list. Yeah, it's 1st and 10 for Buffalo at the Niners 25. Oh, and they're going to get 5 more yards, it looks like.
And San Fran's just effing up big time today.
12 men on defense, bro. That's got to be the worst penalty. Where's the 12th one? Where was the 12th one?
Oh, they took it away. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, because there wasn't 12 guys on the field.
Oh my God. 1st and 10. There's a handoff to Cook, and he's going to probe, but has nowhere to go. Looks like a gain of 1. I like how they show Cincinnati in the hunt. Bulls smacking nothing. I mean, the best they can hope for is 8th.
But that means they're technically in the hunt.
I guess. Allen's back to pass, looking down the field. I don't know why they're throwing the ball, and it's completed.
Dawson Knox.
Knox gets it down to the 7.
1st and goal. Will you please just run the ball, please? Please. This game's over. We still have a whole quarter, Josh.
I just don't understand why he's throwing the ball.
Because he likes to. That's his job. He likes to do it. He has fun.
I had that statistic brought up earlier today, having a conversation with somebody. There's a cook, and he tries to find a running lane, but just nowhere to go. He's going to lose about a yard or two, and it was the most penalized teams this year, and it was very surprising who was at the bottom and who was at the top. I'll bring it back up.
I'm trying to think who's played the most disciplined football this year. Chiefs are somewhere in the middle, towards like the most penalized, like top half.
The least 3 penalized teams in the NFL are the Arizona Cardinals, the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Los Angeles Rams.
I knew the Bengals didn't get as many penalties.
Steps up. Josh is going to try to run it. He does. He's going to run it in for a touchdown.
That's
Josh Allen punches it in.
That's a tutty. Whoever asked if the Niners can win this game, officially no.
All right, Bass is set to kick the extra point. It's up, and it is good.
35-10. Back to a 25-point ball game. No, that was a rushing touchdown, John.
$35-10.
Oh.
Oops. And the 3 most penalized teams in the NFL this year are the Baltimore Ravens, the Tennessee Titans, and the Houston Texans.
That's wild. I believe that about the Titans because I've seen a few of their games.
Yeah, we're good for fantasy, Tom, for sure.
Who was it that there was somebody else I feel like gets a lot of penalties like against them?
Jets, Patriots, Panthers, Seahawks, and Cowboys. The next 5 in order.
I think the Panthers might be who I'm thinking of because like earlier in the season when they were not winning games, there were so many drives that were just like constantly pushed back. Like they were playing good football, but they were playing undisciplined football, and it was just they were beating themselves.
This database breaks it down into everything: yards, number of penalties. You can go by holding penalties, OPI penalties, offsides, defensive holding, DPI.
How many times have we been penalized for an offensive hold or a false start?
False start. That's a good one. Let's see.
Juwan Taylor.
The top 2 false start committers this year are Cleveland and Tennessee. And ironically, the Tennessee Titans have Bill Callahan, one of the best O-line coaches out there.
Juwan Taylor went like 3 games without committing a penalty, and he's like back to pure form.
Let's see. Offensive holding. It's another big one. The Ravens have the most, and the Seahawks and the Patriots are right after. On the bottom of that, Jacksonville and Detroit have 4 and 6 offensive holding calls at the very bottom of the list.
That's impressive. Well, Jacksonville doesn't play any offense, so that makes sense for them. But the Lions play a lot of offense.
Much love, Miss Patty, and once again, my condolences for your mama.
Oh, yeah, that is very sad. Debo on a return. He fumbles
Fumble.
it. And Buffalo's got it, bro. Please limit your runs to like 4 yards per gain, okay? So we can milk this clock a little bit, Josh. You hear me?
Let's see.
Wait, I think San Fran has it. Oh no, it ended up in a Bills hand somehow. Wait, they said there's a penalty marker down also.
Here you go. Which 3 teams do you think have the most roughing the passer penalties?
Like their quarterback being hit?
No, like hitting quarterbacks.
Max Crosby.
Las Vegas Raiders, number 3.
No, Max Crosby. Hmm. I'm just gonna like take a wild guess. The Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay's number 2, 5.
Dude, that was literally a shot in the dark. I'm just thinking about D lines. Is the other one also in the NFC South?
No.
Okay, because I was thinking that, but is it the Titans since they're the most penalized team?
No, they are 6th.
Okay.
They lost today, and Vasant hates them.
The Ravens?
The Ravens got 5 roughing the passers.
Dude, that Tampa Bay was a shot in the dark. I was just thinking about D lines.
That's pretty slick.
Exactly, Dave.
Okay, on the same accord, unnecessary roughness penalties.
Baltimore again at number 1.
No, that's a whole different group of top.
Unnecessary roughness. Who has attitudes? Who's got the most attitudes? San Fran?
No.
Hmm.
They are actually at the bottom of the list. They only have 1.
Unnecessary roughness. The Colts.
No. This is an NFC South team that's leading the pack, along with an AFC East team.
The Jets and the Falcons.
Nope and nope. The Jets are 4, and the Falcons are 10.
No, the Dolphins.
The Dolphins are not up there.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
The New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. There goes
Davis
with the carry. Looks like he's going to get about 2 or 3 yards.
Oh, they're listening. They're listening. I said limit to max of 4. Max of 4 yards per carry.
And that's coming back.
No, bro.
Hey, good night, New York Rangers fan. Thanks
Have
for
a good
hanging
one.
out.
Zach Wilson's the GOAT. Now it's 1st and 20.
Man, them snowflakes look big, don't they?
They look like bugs.
There's the snap. It's going to hand it off. Davis is going to push forward for a nice gainer.
I'm good
Looks
with
like
that.
he's going to get about 8 yards of that back.
I'm good with that. My brain's melting.
Oh, and they've taken Josh Allen out.
Good. Maybe the Niners will concede.
There's the handoff. And it's going to push forward for a couple of yards. He busts through the hole there and gets an extra yard or two. It's going to bring up 3rd down. But guess what? There's laundry.
Oh. Let him play.
But they're letting the clock run.
MVP Mitch Trubisky. Let him have his time.
Mitchell Tushitsky.
No. That's MVP to you.
Evidently, there was no flag because the clock is still running. Tushitsky's in the gun.
Now there's a flag. Freaking. Oh, there is a timeout.
I got to play, Mom.
You gave her the thumbs up. Everyone hated that guy, but he took the Bears to the playoffs.
Who, Matt
George.
Nagy?
No Mitch Trubisky. But yes, Matt Nagy. They hate that guy too.
They just keep going further down the rabbit hole looking for a coach. Every time I hear them talking, they keep talking about John Gruden. But Gruden's a consultant right now for New Orleans. Wonder how that might work out. There goes for no gain.
Going to get sacked. 4th down. Let the clock run. Oh my God, this is horrible.
There is no dramatic effect. And here comes Tyler Bass looking to kick the field goal. This looks like a long one. 49-yard attempt. The wind is swirling, but actually it's not. I don't see any wind up. Bass is up. He hooks it left.
No good.
No good. But he did have the distance.
I blame the wind and the snow.
At week 6, it was proposed that Chicago was strong enough to compete for a playoff spot, and then the wheels completely fell off.
Yes, Rob. Yes.
I'm not big on calling on coaches being fired for one game or a huge mistake. That was a huge F up for the Bears. Did losing that game earlier that day. Listen, that there's been some suspect stuff happen there. But, I'm back to the same thing. Eberflus was brought in to shore up the defense. And then earlier this year, it was Shane Waldron that was brought in to be the guy to run that offense. Well, they fired Shane Waldron. They got an interim OC in there. Can't think of the guy's name. Forgive me, but it's inevitably Eberflus's fault that he makes the wrong calls. I think that's kind of dumb. If you're going to fire that dude, should have been before the season. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, that was a good call there. It was a very lucky win against Purdue. Man, it was a nail biter, bro. Guy for the Panthers last year called the Bears plays. Mistake number one. Never seen a closer game. Right on, Sam.
All right.
Josh Dobbs is actually warming up, they just said.
Yeah, Purdy's still in. All right, 1st and 10. Purdy back to pass. Pressure's coming. Throws the screen. He falls, and he's going to lose a few.
At least he fell on the 5-line marker where there's no snow.
I mean,
he doesn't have to pick it out of his face mask.
Yeah, but it probably hurts more.
Oh, poor San Fran with their injuries.
2nd down and 13. Back to pass. No, he's going to hand it off, and he's going to get maybe to the line of scrimmage.
There you go. Look what happens when you don't have somebody to block for you.
Yeah. Yep.
And they didn't want to re-sign him at the beginning of the year because he wanted too much money.
Yep. 3rd and 14. He tries to check it down to the real Debo, and it's incomplete.
Wait, the real Debo, is that the old Debo or the new Debo?
The one whose name is Debo.
Got it.
Oh.
Steve, your level of perception always amazes me.
Kick is away.
Good night, Miss Georgianne.
He's in return from the 25.
He's going. Go,
and he's going to take it all the way to the house.
He's going to take it to the house.
There's a flag.
Oh, wait, there's a flag. We can't let San Fran just get beat up on like this.
Oh.
You guys celebrate. Enjoy it.
Oh, they're hopping in the stands.
That was a really good play. Are you sure we want to call this? Oh.
No, Daddy.
Oh.
Same. Boo. Boo, 24, boo. Looks like he tried to slide and trip him. Where's the penalty on that? Good question.
I didn't start Buffalo's defense this week because I thought that San Fran would be able to move the ball pretty easily against them. Man, was I wrong.
Whoopsie.
Not that I need the points, but
I did. I'm like a minute behind you. That's fair.
I didn't account for the weather, Dave.
La la la. Oh boy.
7:55 left to go. We've still got a whole half a quarter.
I'm hoping they'll drag this one out. But we know they won't.
Look at that kid.
He looks like Nick Sirianni.
All right, Trubisky is under center. Johnson is
MVP.
deep back. There's the handoff. He's going to get the edge, and he's going. He's going to break a tackle and get taken down. I'm not even sure where they're at on the field. It looks like the 27, maybe. Man, it is just a train wreck of a football game. All right, second down, 3, 7-yard gain. Ball's at the 31. There he goes back, cut back. He's got the first down and more. Takes it all the way out to about the 40-yard line, and Johnson with the carry.
Oh, la 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 la. I'm getting bent over in both leagues this week. Oh, is that what you sent me?
Wow, can San Fran beat the Bears?
Dang.
That feels like a pretty even Steven type of game right now.
Only one of the pictures will load, Sam.
1st and 10, handoff. Johnson is going to take a very minimal gain.
I don't think any other team at Green Bay would know how to play in this. I think the Broncos and Kansas City, not every year, but a lot of years get snow. Cleveland, yeah.
That's another lake effect team.
Cleveland for sure. The
Chicago.
Bears, yeah. Mitch fires out, caught, and he stays in bounds.
Look at that. Mitch trying to keep that clock running. Give me a Green Bay Buffalo Super Bowl.
Green Bay Buffalo. I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, I know you probably don't want to see that at all.
I don't think I'd hate it though, as long as Green Bay won.
We got
Oh.
kissing titties. Right now, the Super Bowl that I would want to see, I gotta admit, the NFC would either be the Rams, or not the Rams, the Lions or the
Lions?
Eagles that I think are playing that well. And then the AFC, I don't want to see Pittsburgh.
No.
But who else I mean, besides the Chiefs and the Bills, who else is playing good enough football right now?
Well, I don't know.
I'm not saying the Chiefs are
If they're
playing good football.
enough. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if they're actually playing good enough football.
I think Buffalo might be the exciting choice for the AFC right now.
The exciting choice for sure.
Buffalo or the Chargers?
No. Not the
There's
Chargers.
the pitch back. He's going to try to get ahead of steam. He's got a lane. Gets the first down, and he slides down.
Good boy. He's the best boy. He's helping us out.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Ray Davis gets the first down and slides down. And that extends them to another first down with 4:30 to go. San Fran will have to start using them timeouts sooner rather than later. I don't know that Shanahan will at this point.
Use timeouts?
I mean, do you see the point in keeping the game?
No. Keep the clock going.
There's the handoff. Davis has got another lane for 6 yards.
We're getting under 4 minutes.
I mean, some coaches would start using their timeouts, but in hopes. But I think they just want this thing over with.
I want this thing over with. That's crazy. You're right. I want longer, more snow. Listen, John, just go to Buffalo and hang out for a couple days.
There's the handoff. Davis is going to keep being the workhorse. And he's going to get about half of what he needs, so it'll be about 3rd and 2.
He's a little short. All right, 3rd and 1. Big play here. Keep the clock going.
2:45. And they are running it down and snapping it one every time. Good boy. There goes Davis. He's got the first down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
We're almost there, boys. We're almost there.
Ray Davis was an interesting prospect. I liked him, but he's already 26. Well, I tell you what, there's a couple good running backs in this draft coming up. Why is no one calling timeouts? Because everybody wants to go to the locker room, John.
Yes.
It's snowing. It's cold. It's miserable. San Fran's down by 25 points, which is technically 4 scores.
4 scores, and 6 years ago, this game started.
4 score and 7 years ago. Our forefathers brought forth onto this continent a new nation.
Yes.
Now, there's a couple that I want.
Oh no, Alex Buffalo has another Davis. Yep, I like this one.
All right, 2nd down and 11. And we are in take a knee mode.
Oh, we did it.
We made it.
Oh my God. All right, 5 seconds away from our last knee.
Let's go. And that will be the ball game, y'all. Buffalo Bills clinched their 5th straight AFC East title today.
Yay, go Buffalo.
Yay, Buffalo.
You did it.
There's enough blame to go around for San Francisco tonight. Blood Nation. I like it.
Man, I have never been so happy for a game to be over. Be a dick, call a timeout, make them punt. That would be funny. But I don't want that.
And we have a final.
Let's go.
Let us go. Surprised your cat hasn't attacked me.
Where's the chat? I lost you guys. There you are.
Apparently. That's very good football.
Apparently. Apparently you are correct. All right, Blood fam. Yeah, the new stadium will be a dome.
Oh, and then games in Buffalo will never be as fun.
No, there'll just be no sort of well, it's got a roof. I don't know if it's technically a dome, but it's got a roof. It looks like it's halfway built already. Domes are gay. Yeah, you're right. Play outside. Yeah, they panned over and showed it, and it looks over halfway built. All right, dudes. I can't do this any longer.
I can't fight this feeling anymore.
I can't fight this feeling anymore. Now they're showing breakfast bowls at Dairy Queen, dude.
Yeah.
I am so hungry.
Talk about some carbs to get your day going, right?
I wish Dairy Queen opened at 5 a.m. because I would go there for breakfast every Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off here. I need some sustenance and then sleep. But
See
good
you
game.
all tomorrow.
GG's Buffalo. We clinched first. I know you got your division, but your division is. We actually have a good division this year. We got the best division in the AFC right now. So, in terms of wins, let me specify in terms of wins. So, Alex will be here tomorrow night. Alex has to work tomorrow night. So, I will not be here. I wish. I mean, I'm going to try to stop in my first break so I can slander a little bit tomorrow. You know who's playing. You know, I'm going to try to make an appearance. But I will not be here for the entirety, no. Nice cope. I don't care. Like, Luke, I feel like you feel like I'm genuinely bothered that Buffalo beat Kansas City. But I don't. I literally don't care about that. I also don't care about Buffalo clinching their division. I'm happy to have a competitive division for once in like the last 5 years. I know who's playing. The MVP and the Broncos. So that'll be a good game.
Ready for tomorrow. Let's get it.
The NFC South is more competitive. Like, if we're talking about below 500 competition, yes. Well, I think the Bucks are back to 500.
Ooh. If not, they're a game under.
No, not the MVP, the MVP.
They are. The Falcons and the Bucks are both 6-6 now.
Yes, the mid competition. Hey, I picked you guys to win this week. I really thought you were gonna. But
can't use the term dominated unless you win, though.
You can dominate and lose. Mistakes. Dominate everywhere else, but you have 3 mistakes, and that's enough to lose a football game. I don't know. Anyway, appreciate you all. I'm going to get off here. Make sure you stop by tomorrow. Hit the like button. Show this guy some love. Say F the Broncos. And have a good time. And I'm going to try to stop in at about 8:45 and say hello and say all those things that I just said again. Much love. You guys are awesome. And we'll see you on the next one.